Free security patrols. It's an offer sure to get the attention of just about any neighborhood.
The offer is being made by a Vancouver company. But unless you already live in one of the most exclusive neighborhoods in the country, don't bother trying to sign up. CTV's Mike Killeen explains.
Looking for anything suspicious, anything that's out of place?
Anything suspicious or out of place in one of the wealthiest neighborhoods in the country. On Vancouver's west side, a private security company has rolled out what it calls the Community Smart Patrol.
We'll cover 25 blocks neighborhood with a licensed security guard, cover with the smart cars, equipped with GPS, camera, and laptop.
They'll be keeping an eye on all those million-dollar homes, Tony shops, and expensive cars, reporting anything unusual to police. After a rash of recent break-ins, it's not surprising what folks here think about the extra security.
I think it's needed in lots of areas of Vancouver.
Yeah.
Yes.
Even here?
Even here.
Yeah, I think there's been a lot of break-ins recently. Yeah. In Dunbar and Southlands.
And what will they pay for the country's first neighborhood-dedicated mobile security service? Not one penny. There are plenty of neighborhoods with more crime, but police welcome the extra help.
We are stretched really thin as police officers and policing in Vancouver, so to bring cars into an area 24/7 is filling a big void because I can't always guarantee I'm going to have officers up here.
The Solicitor General says the private firm is simply doing what police can't.
Police do not have the time to patrol up and down the street of every single neighborhood in BC, and if we did that, I think people would be pretty upset that we were having their resources deployed that way.
While the new guys aren't charging anything during what they call a one-year pilot project, they are, of course, hoping to pick up some paying customers who just might be able to afford a monitored alarm service. In the meantime, residents can feel a bit safer.
And now, the News Hour with Deborah Hope.
Good evening. It's one of the most affluent neighborhoods in North America. The average household income is more than $123,000. But even that kind of money doesn't buy immunity from crime. Tonight, on the west side of Vancouver, Kerrisdale residents are saying that it's time for an increased police presence on their streets. But while they wait, a private security firm is launching neighborhood patrols, something that's happening more and more often in this province.
The streets of wealthy Kerrisdale may look quiet, but police say due to chronic understaffing, they can't keep up with the amount of crime being committed here.
We have a high crime area here. A lot of theft from autos, a lot of garage break and enters, and we are stretched very thin.
So one local security company has what it thinks is a smart idea. Describe to me exactly what you'll be doing in this neighborhood.
Basically patrolling 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and responding to any calls. Basically, it literally is that community foot patrol that's missing.
And Genesis Security will be doing it for free for 1 full year.
DVR. That gives us our video from front and rear.
So everything is recorded in here?
Yeah, everything's digitally recorded. As soon as the car is moving in action, it starts rolling, both cameras start recording. It's all real time.
The service will cost Genesis about $300,000 a year. And not surprisingly, residents think having extra security around will be great.
I think that if the police don't have enough people to look after it, then I would think they'd have to do it on their own, privately.
It would be good to have a permanent, visible security presence.
Still, Vancouver police say having extra eyes and ears on the ground always helps. And that's what Genesis is banking on, because the company hopes when the year is up, the neighborhood will start paying for its services.
Is private security the future of policing in Vancouver? A pilot project has been launched by a local security company on the city's west side. Genesis Security is patrolling Kerrisdale. It will report suspicious activities to police and respond to calls from residents. And as Dag Sharman reports, the company is doing it for free.
It's certainly a strange sight, this funny-looking smart car heading up and down the comfortable streets of Kerrisdale 24 hours a day. A licensed security guard is at the wheel. There are cameras in the front and back. For 1 year, Genesis Security is providing this patrol free of charge. It's the first trial run of its kind in Canada, the latest innovative idea of a successful businessman.
I founded the business 8 years ago, and we did start with special events and nightclubs with about 6 personnel on board. Today we have a fleet over almost 15 vehicles, 400 personnel on board.
This project will cost Genesis $150,000. It's an investment. At the end of the year, they hope to work out a deal where people who live in the neighborhood would pay to continue the patrols.
For example, it could be for $1 a day, and you could have your house monitor, alarm response, and cover your house during you go away, and patrol 24/7 in about 25 blocks area.
Security is a booming business, and Genesis believes contracts with entire neighborhoods are the next big market.
And you have to understand the police get very busy. And you cannot have enough police officers to cover the neighborhood 24 hours a day. So, of course, we're there to work with them, help them out, and we will report any suspicious activities around the block.
That's simply what the security company is looking at doing, is reporting suspicious activity to the police. So we welcome anybody that wants to do that.
Dag Sharman, City Pulse.